Hello, Libras, and welcome to your horoscope for July 2024. My name is Justina. Welcome to my channel. I follow Western astrology, tropical zodiac. So here today, I'm going to explore the energies of the upcoming month, and I'll tell you how the events of July will influence your life on a deeper, more personal level. So here, June ended with Saturn stationing retrograde in Pisces until November the 15th. And as we begin this brand new month, Cancer season here in the initial few weeks. Neptune will station retrograde in Pisces in the same area where Saturn is retrograde. So here, these are the final retrogrades here in Pisces. We've got Saturn still for another year, even though it will move into Aries temporarily next year, but Neptune is on its way out. So really interesting energies. We've got Neptune stationing retrograde at 29 degrees. Neptune is almost in Aries, but yet still in the sign of Pisces. This retrograde will end on the 7th of December. So here, this is your sixth house. The sixth house has been so emphasized, and this isn't the end, I'm afraid, because we are approaching the first brand new eclipse in this area of life in September, and then the nodes will shift here as well in January. So clearly there is something that needs your attention, first of all, something that needs to be re-evaluated in your area of your lifestyle, your daily routine, daily responsibilities, work environment, work balance, generally speaking, as well. So think carefully and what needs more structure here? Saturn is retrograde. We don't just look at Neptune, we've got Saturn retrograde here as well. So generally, this is about restructuring your lifestyle. I think you will be going through big lifestyle changes in the upcoming 2 years. You will be restructuring your routine, your habits. I think a lot of things, a lot of energies, habits have fulfilled their purpose. You've got the South Node in your first house. It's all about reinventing yourself, what fits in the current reality and what doesn't. So you've got a few good months to realize what you want to keep and what you want to move away from. So there is this shift of your mindset. And generally, this is also about how you approach your daily duties, daily responsibilities as well. You'll be re-examining your productivity in your on a daily basis. This is about becoming more organized. This is about restructuring your routine, but at the same time, this is about setting healthy boundaries in your everyday life, becoming more neat, more organized, having a routine that fits in within your reality. Now, at the same time, we've got Mercury moving into Leo on the 2nd, the same day as Neptune moves into stations retrograde. Leo, Mercury will move into Leo into your 11th house. So here, the area of friendships and groups is very much highlighted throughout July and August, because Mercury will be retrograde in Leo. It will move into Virgo at the end of July. And then when it reaches the 4th degree, I believe it will station retrograde. It will go back. So whatever that you're dealing with, friendships, dynamics, your goals, desires, hopes for the future, you will be reviewing, reassessing this area of your life in August when Mercury is retrograde. So here, generally speaking, July is a good month for socializing, for connecting with people, like-minded people, joining groups. Generally, this is about also thinking about your long-term goals, long-term plans, hopes, dreams for the future. And overall here, this is when generally you might be working with other people. It's a really good time for generally collaborating and networking as well. Now, on the 5th of July, we've got a Cancer new moon. New moon energies are all about new beginnings and a great time for starting new projects, setting new intentions, goals, ideas. And this is connected to your career area of life. So your career, public status, professional life. Are you starting a new job, a new project, a new business? What is it that are you going to initiate in this area of your life in the month of July? So I leave it to you, you know best. But here, this is a great time for setting new goals, objectives, for your future. And in about 9 months during the first quarter moon in Cancer, you will be able to see some interesting outcomes and results. So a great time for generally achieving a sense of fulfillment in the upcoming future, setting new goals, new intentions as well. Maybe this is just the beginning of something bigger, as many Libra rising individuals will be changing jobs or how they work. This kind of energies will be present with Neptune and Saturn retrograde in your 6th house, along with the eclipse in Pisces in September as well. So right now on the 11th of July, Venus will move into Leo, and here we've got yet again that boost of energy in the area of friendships, networking. Venus brings harmony, balance, feminine energy. Perhaps this is about new connections, new friendships with females, perhaps, or someone generally who has a lot of feminine energy in them. At the same time, this is when you might feel really appreciated by your community, by a group of friends or people. And it's a great time for doing something of a creative, artistic nature, like going to the theater, opera, to generally going to see a musical, for example. So overall, really vibrant social energy here throughout the month for you. And on the 15th of July, Mars and Uranus will combine energies in the sign of Taurus at around 25, 26 degrees. And here it's quite interesting because my natal moon is at 26 degrees, so I'll have a square from this conjunction. Now, this is the final conjunction between Mars and Uranus in Taurus, because Uranus is going to move to Gemini very, very soon. And these conjunctions reoccur every 2 years. So you've experienced these energies before, but if you have any placements around these final degrees of Taurus, 25, 26 degrees, then you'll be under a greater influence of this cycle. It's a 2-year cycle. And this generally here is happening in your 8th house. Transformation, regeneration is underway or on the way. So what this means is that perhaps this could be about your investments generally, joining forces with another person, so partnerships, collaborations, working with other people. The 8th house energy is all about connecting your energies with others, and you can gain financially through other people, through other people's support, through joining forces with other influences, external influences, for example. So here we've got that Martian energy in Taurus, which is connected to determination and drive, even though it's sometimes difficult to start something brand new with Mars in Taurus, because Taurus energy is resistant to change, and anything brand new might be a little bit scary. But you've got Uranus here that could generally stimulate you to get out of your comfort zone and perhaps transform an area of life that has lost its spark and purpose. So here, generally think before you act, because there's a tendency to rush without considering all the pros and cons. So that's on a side note. Now, on the 20th, Mars will move into Gemini, and that's your 9th house. So here, during this transit, which usually lasts around 6 to 8 weeks, you could see yourself traveling. So foreign travel is emphasized without a doubt. That need to expand your horizons, spread your wings, and explore new territories. It's all about generally experimenting with something fresh and new. Travel is, of course, emphasized, as I mentioned earlier, but this energy really stimulates you to broaden your horizons and get engaged in activities that will increase your adrenaline. So it's really exciting and proactive, assertive energy that can really help you to generally move to the next level in your life or experience something more extraordinary. Now, here on the 21st, we've got a Capricorn full moon at 29 degrees, and an anoretic degree can make you feel like it's like a now or never feeling. So there's this feeling of urgency that you're running out of time, and it's now or never because it will be too late or I will be too old, and etc. So here, be mindful of any tendencies connected to some impulsive decisions or actions. Now, this is happening in your 4th house. And you've already had a full moon in the fourth house back in June, a very early degree, so a premature situation, perhaps that wasn't really, really new, because with a full moon, it's about energies that were already activated around 18 months prior to this full moon or a full moon. So you are dealing with something, a story that started around the end of 2022, beginning of 2023 in your home sphere. So here, this could mean lots of different things. We've got a conjunction with Pluto as well, which is connected to transformation, regeneration. I think this could be related to a move, a possible relocation, or perhaps some changes. The structures in your home might be undergoing a major change. So perhaps someone is moving out or moving in. Perhaps you are refurbishing your home, thinking about a move, a possible move, selling, buying. And I think this could be also connected to your parents. Perhaps they are going under major life changes and they will need your support and help during this time. At the same time, during this full moon, it's all about finding a healthy balance between your career and your home life. Perhaps you dedicated too much time to your career and you neglected your home and family related responsibilities. Perhaps you overlooked a major issue that has been going on with a family member, with your child, and it may show up during this full moon, make you realize that actually you need to slow down and perhaps take a better care of that domestic area of your life. Here with this full moon, you also seek emotional fulfillment, calmness. It's a great time for generally breaking away from some negative energies that are still stuck inside of you for many, many years. And perhaps this full moon will help you to free yourself, at least from some of them, from some deeply rooted traumas, feelings, and emotions. So it's a great time for meditating, for engaging in activity that will help you to heal. If this is necessary, then this full moon can really help you to make it happen. Now, here we've got also Mercury moving into Virgo on 25th, and that's your 12th house. So here with Mercury in Virgo, it's just going to occur for a few days because Mercury will station retrograde, will move into Leo, and then it will come back around end of August, beginning of September. Overall, with Mercury in the 12th house, it's a great time for journaling, for investing some energies and time and effort into self-discovery. Slow down and think about what's going on in your mind with your mental health. Take care of your mind, of your well-being, and overall it's a fantastic time for writing and brainstorming. You might not find it you might not really feel like sharing too much with others during this time. With Mercury in the 12th house, we often just either talk to ourselves in our heads, so it's like a self-talk, or perhaps we keep our mental energy could be repressed, basically. So I think you might find it really beneficial if you do some journaling or you just release your thoughts, even through drawing, through art, for example. But with Mercury and Virgo overall, it's here this energy is connected to being detail oriented, being organized. So perhaps there is something in your private life that needs your attention, that needs to be reorganized, or needs more attention, that needs to be reorganized, for example. I leave it to you. In the meantime, have a good month, and until the next time, bye for now.